Well, Anthem's log supplemental. Put this on the little mounting majigger that I have. If it wants to work, there we go. Alright, so I've been waiting nearly 5.5 hours. Yeah, 5.5 hours according to the clock. Today, I was taking a nap. They woke me up to tell me the repair guy was here. I moved my truck. The motherboard for the refrigeration unit for these bananas is burnt out and the part's on back order, so they don't have a spare and they can't get a spare. Thanks, Biden. Let's go, Brandon. Basically, I've been sitting here all day. They woke me up from my nap, so I'm mildly cranky. And yeah, that's the exciting bit. My hand still hurts. I don't know if I mentioned that in the previous videos. I cut my hand. I got some muscular fat kind of leaking out of it. I glued it back up. It's basically okay. But yeah, so the moral of the story is I'm not allowed around technology. You know, my van broke down, the battery froze and busted. My pickup truck, the starter froze, and it got cold enough that when I tried to start it, it snapped off the mounting bolts that hold my starter to the engine. My previous semi had the gearbox go out on it, so it basically, you couldn't turn the wheels in the front. It either went out or was about to go out when the shop was playing with it. That's back ordered and it's still in the yard, hasn't been able to be fixed. I've had multiple trailers have tires blow out. And I had another couple of reefer units. One just wouldn't turn on. That was the other day. Probably the same problem. What was it? The other one had low fluid, so I had to take it into the maintenance manufacturer, their maintenance company, to have them take a look at it. That took a half a day. Another time I had a fuel pump go out on the trailer. And this has all been since November. It is now February. I've had a lot of vehicle trouble, and I drive a truck for a living. I am too happy, and it might need to be punished by the gods. Or somebody upstairs is just fucking with me, but oh well. Remember, no one's getting out alive.